My dear students of 12th Medical, and today in your botany we are going to take up certain events which are very important from the examination point of view. Until now we have been discussing the sexual reproduction in flowering plants, and these are the events which usually are not the part of the sexual reproduction, because here seed and fruit production does take place, but this is they just mimic the sexual reproductive processes, and still the seed production and fruit production occurs. First up, the events that results in the production of the fruit is called as the Parthenocarpy. In most of the species, fruits are the result of sexual reproduction, you know that. But there are certain species in which fruits develop without fertilization, and this process is called as the Parthenocarpy, and such fruits are called as parthenocarpic fruits. Banana is the typical example where the fruit, that's the banana, that which are produced without the events of fertilization. And now the Parthenocarpy, it has been derived from a Greek term Parthenos, that stands for virgin, and karpos, fruit. Together, Parthenocarpy means virgin or false fruit. The fruits produced through Parthenocarpy are seedless. Seedless fruits have gained importance. This means that this event of Parthenocarpy is gaining importance from the economic point of view. Firstly, the seeds are irritants during eating of fruit. You must have experienced that. And the processing of the fruits in the food industry requires removal of seeds. Again, this is cumbersome. And greenhouse fruit cultivation is becoming a trend where insect pollinators are to be bypassed. That means the production of the fruits in the greenhouses is nowadays a common experience, wherein we need to cultivate the fruits which do not require the pollination and all those events. Westwood in 1993 described two types of Parthenocarpy. First one is the vegetative Parthenocarpy, and the second one is simulative Parthenocarpy. Vegetative Parthenocarpy, that is the development of seedless fruits even without the stimulus of pollination. For example, in pear and fig. And in simulative Parthenocarpy, stimulus of pollination is required, but without the actual process of fertilization or seed setting. It occurs in grapes. Now, a number of fruit varieties, banana, navel orange, pineapple, grapes, have been altered genetically to undergo parthenocarpic development. Hormonal treatment enables flowers to develop seedless fruits. Two hormones commonly used are the most common, auxins and gibberellins, to produce parthenocarpic fruits. Low temperature, frost and fog are found to induce parthenocarpy in pear, olive, chilies and tomato. Hope you must have understood the Parthenocarpy. And now two more events, that is the apomixis and polyembryony. Firstly, the apomixis. A few species of astraceae and grasses have evolved a special mechanism to produce seeds without fertilization, called as apomixis. Here the Parthenocarpy is the production of fruits, whereas the Apomixis is the production of seeds directly without the event of fertilization. This Apomixis has also been derived from Greek apo, that means without, and mixis, mixing. A mode of reproduction which does not involve formation of zygote through gametic fusion. And Apomixis mimics sexual reproduction but produces seeds without fertilization. In some species, the diploid egg is formed without reduction division and develops into embryo without fertilization. And now, the polyembryony. In many citrus fruits and mango varieties, some nuclear cells surrounding the embryo sac start dividing, protrude into the embryo sac and develop into the embryos. Thus, each ovule contains many embryos. This event is called as polyembryony. The most common of these polyembryony fruits are the orange, wherein the seeds are having many embryos. Each seed contains many embryos. The occurrence of more than one embryo in a seed is called as polyembryony. You can squeeze the seed of orange and a number of embryos you may visualize in each seed of the orange. Hope you must have understood these events, which are very important from the examination point of view. Thanks.